Hey everybody, it's Kyle. Good morning. I'm going to take you through a day of what I eat, and here it is. I've got 2 slices of cheddar cheese, 2 eggs underneath that, a little bit of sausage, and melted all about it, there's a good 3 tablespoons of grass-fed butter. I'm actually going to make a video on how I prepare this. This morning I got up, I already had a bunch of water, my fiber supplement, some Ceylon cinnamon, and some apple cider vinegar, along with my supplements. I could take another day and make a different video of like talking about my stack of what vitamins I take and what time of the day I take them and why. And maybe I'll do that in like a week or two. If you want to see that, hit me off with a comment at the end of this video. But I gotta get to eating, so see you at lunch. Okay, so it's not quite lunchtime yet. 3 hours after breakfast, I usually have a snack. Typically, this is what it is. I have a 1.5 cups of sauerkraut, fiber, good probiotics, and that is swimming in olive oil. And then up here, I've got desiccated beef liver tablets, which are major beneficial. Go ahead and look it up. I also, on my Facebook page, I've got a link that describes mostly all the benefits to eating liver and why you need to implement that into your diet. Up here on the top left, I've got simple acidophilus tablet for probiotic health. I've got a digestive enzyme tablet here, which I take in every meal that I have. And then over here in the right, I've got a B12. Side note about olive oil, make sure that it's not hanging around in your kitchen for more than, I'd say, 10 weeks, because it does go rancid. I've mentioned previously about how macadamia nut oil is a dominant monounsaturated source for you. Well, that's because macadamia nut oil, it doesn't go rancid. That's one of the benefits. If you're getting olive oil, make sure that it's in a smaller container. You're getting it off of a grocery shelf that has a high turnover, so that way it's not sitting around in the grocery store for a long time. And when you do have it at home, make sure that it's either in your refrigerator, should you be in a warm climate, that's going to keep it from going rancid, or that it stays in a light blocked container. So that's it, and I'll see you next time I'm eating. Bye. Okay, so it is lunchtime. I timed out this meal to be post-workout. It's been a good, going on I think 4.5, 5 hours since my mid-morning snack. And so today my lunch is going to be a little piece of seared swordfish, a big knob of grass-fed butter. I got this all dressed off with a bunch of Himalayan salt. And if you haven't already watched a video where I did a little bit of shopping to get restocked on one of my favorite fats, macadamia nut oil, here it comes. And you don't really measure it out. The only measurement that I'm really concerned about with eating in ketosis, especially with adapting, is protein. You don't want to overeat on your protein because it's anti-ketogenic. So I also don't want to lowball myself. So I gotta make sure I'm getting as much protein that I can allow. And no more because it's anti-ketogenic, and no less because I'm paranoid about being catabolic. So looking at this, I've got a good 3 tablespoons of macadamia nut oil and 3 tablespoons of butter, and then the fat that's already in that swordfish. So this is going to get all sorts of chopped up and mixed in together, and it's going to taste absolutely glorious. I just wanted to thank my lovely cameraman for today, who's coincidentally a new client of mine. His name's Brendan, and I trained him for his chest routine today, and he, like me, didn't have much going on today, so he hung around, and I put him through the paces on my bicep workout, and he was nice enough to help film a few demonstrations for all of you to watch. So like and comment the video. I'm really going to enjoy eating this in just a few moments. So I'm going to see you the next time I'm eating. All right, bye. Okay, so now that I've done my lunch, I have another little tiny snack. Typically, I would be doing a couple tablespoons of coconut oil with this one, but I went out to a grocery store with a friend of mine to give him some pointers on eating healthy and give him some more guidance on a meal plan that I actually wrote out for him. And I found a bunch of raw macadamia nuts and raw walnuts. And as you may or may not know, I don't eat a lot of nuts, so if I kind of have the opportunity to, I indulge. So I get my fats in from walnuts and macadamia nuts. And here's my snack. I've got my liver tablets and a couple capsules of kelp, and then my fiber drink with my brand new gallon of apple cider. I tossed some of that in there as well. So that's it, and I'll be seeing you again for my last meal today. Bye. Okay, it's dinner time, and what I'm gonna eat is soup. I boil down oxtail, I boil down lamb shank, I boil down bones, lots of them. And I want to get all those nice minerals and phosphates and everything going on out of the bones, and I want to get all that connective tissue boiled down and melted so that it's going to make a nice gelatin, so that way my joints are going to be able to get refueled and keep them lubed up. And just make sure that you're always eating things that are grass-fed, humanely raised. That should go without saying with anything that you're eating and anything that I've eaten today. Don't give the commercial food industry an idea that it's okay to poison you or to destroy the food sources and the planet and everything that inhabits it. Okay, vote with your dollars, people. So this is what I'm eating. When I boil down my bones, I do it for quite a while because, like I said, I need all that connective tissue to be completely disintegrated. And I take the bones, clean them off of all their meat, and the meat I will separate and freeze, and the stock I will separate and freeze. And so what will happen is I go ahead and I weigh out a portion of meat that's appropriate for me and what I'm doing. Not getting into any numbers today. And then I cover that with as much stock as I need to. And that's it. That's what I'm going to eat. That's what I ate all day. If you want to follow some more stuff that I eat for food, I'll put a link to my Instagram underneath, and so you can see some food porn and some other porn. And yeah, have fun. So I hope you like this. Comment and like the video. Follow the Facebook too. All right, later. Bye.